What's going on, guys? My name is Chris Holochek, and it's another session of Holo Sessions. And today's topic is go to rural areas to heal. And rural, I mean the countryside. And as you can see, I am currently in a very, very rural country area. I'm currently in northern Minnesota right now. I'm literally a rock throw from Canada. Turn that way. Canada's just a mile or two that way. So it's a pretty cool experience. I've never been up here before. Came up here for work to help out our Minneapolis office for a couple weeks, and they decided to send me all the way up here. And to show how rural it is, the nearest Walmart is 2 hours away in Canada. Nearest Planet Fitness is 2 hours away in Canada, in Winnipeg, to be exact. Like, there's nothing out here. There's a little Circle K gas station, yeah, in one of the small towns you go to, maybe a small like knockoff grocery store that has the bare minimum essentials and overpriced. And that's something, you know, I grew up in the country. I grew up down a 7-mile dirt road, 50 acres of land, but this takes it to a whole nother level. Like, right here's the road. I haven't seen anybody drive by the whole time I've been here. I've been here about 10-15 minutes before shooting this video. It's actually one of the roads I worked on recently too, and it's been a very, very calm and relaxing time here. And I even went to the northwest angle up. It's like the first northernmost point in the continental U.S., and it's separated by Canada and Lake of the Woods. So you literally have to drive through Canada to get there. And I may have done that. Don't tell my boss. But yeah, so my time here, it's just the quiet, the peacefulness right now. It's done wonders to my nervous system. Like, you know, I'm not on the social media as much. I'm just out working. Something I've done this week too that has helped a bunch. Usually YouTube, I'll, you know, play videos in the background while I'm working, or, you know, just binge a bunch of stuff. But I stopped doing that and I started listening to more music. And yeah, that's done wonders. A lot of the content I notice that gets pushed on YouTube is, you know, it's viral stuff, controversial stuff, you know, something that's going to get clicks. And I'm saying that as a YouTuber. Yeah, that's why I usually don't put too clickbaity of, you know, titles and stuff. You know, maybe something to get your attention, but nothing to where I'm like lying about what's on there and misleading my viewers. That's something with everything I do. I always want to be transparent, you know, about what I'm about to share. You know, I don't like tricking people just to try to get a cheap view of somebody who doesn't even like my content. So yeah, I like to keep it real in that aspect. But yeah, just listening to music and sometimes listening to nothing, just the, yeah, quietness of nature has helped a bunch. And just gives a different perspective. Like, obviously the people that live out here, you know, they gotta be tough. Like, yeah, it's nice right now, but 6 months down the road, it's gonna be like the North Pole. It's gonna be very, very cold. Just nothing but snow. Everybody's got snowmobile here. So it's, yeah, it gets real on the winter side of things. So it's, yeah, it's nice now, but not always nice. And you can tell in the people here that, you know, they're tough. They've been through all the winters. You know, a lot of these northern states or even Canada, people come out, you know, during the summer. It's like most of the year is like miserable. So they only get about a 3 or 4 month opportunity to go out and enjoy themselves. And yeah, people are just soaking it up, getting as much time on the water. Got a lot of fishermen here with all the lakes. You know, Minnesota is supposed to have 10,000 lakes supposedly. So a lot of fishing here. If you're an avid fisher, I highly recommend coming here. But yeah, I know for me too, being an introvert, I especially an empath too, it always helps me the most when I'm in a rural environment. You know, I prefer doing my videos in rural environments. There's no distractions, no other people around. Yeah, that's my prime. Like, like I said, I grew up in the woods, so it's more natural for me to get back in, or just to be around nobody. It feels at home. Although, every human needs human interaction at some point, though. You can't completely, totally isolate, but yeah, like just going out to the woods or whatnot, or just escaping the nature. It's literally in the Bible. Like Jesus, he retreated to the desert for 40 days and 40 nights. And the devil was throwing tests at him, and he was fasting. He's like, nope, not giving in. And Jesus connected closer with his Father and didn't give in to the devil. And he was fully concentrated on that. And being out somewhere like the desert where there's nobody around but animals, I felt like it was a great environment for him to do that. And I relate to that. Anytime I come out to the woods, I clear my head. I always come back feeling way lighter, way more clear-headed, and just overall, just detached and present. And like even just hiking right now, I know I'll feel that way after recording this. And there's something about nature, just being around the trees or the plants and stuff, just calms you. Now, I know for any extroverts watching, this might not be the case. I know, like my best friend, for example, he's like the biggest extrovert, like salesman kind of guy. Like he has to always be around people. Like he will literally be on the toilet calling people because he can't be alone. It's like the opposite. Which that can be bad if you keep running from that. You got to always be around people. One day you are going to be alone and stuck with your thoughts. So eventually you kind of got to face that. It's kind of like me, like going out into crowds, and even when I do music, I'd say I'm an extroverted introvert when I have to be. Like, when I'm performing, I have a different persona. I'm even on camera right now. I'm way more outgoing, way more to the point. Whereas when I'm off camera, I'm off the stage, I'm more to myself. I'm not necessarily the kind that's going to go out seeking meeting people, although I always welcome it when people come up to me, if they recognize me for my music or whatever. I'm always appreciative of that. Or I'm just the kind of guy, I'm introverted. When I'm on, I do my thing, but when I'm off, I want to be left alone. And that's why I haven't done much social media much either, in the past year or so. It just to be honest with you, like my Instagram got up to about 20,000 followers, and I realized, like, having that many people like commenting and messaging me every time I did one post, it got overwhelming. It was just like sensory overload, like so many people reaching out to you at one time. And just that's why I go through these periods where I just go off grid. It's just so way too stimulating to be around that all the time. And that is something that I've always dreamed about. I want to be a country singer, and a well-known country singer, get my music out and stuff. And I'm not signed to a major label, but 20,000 followers isn't small either. So but once I got what I wanted, it's like, oh wow, this wasn't what I expected. Thought I was gonna solve all my problems, everything I thought I lacked, I thought I was gonna fill that up, and it didn't. If anything, it amplified my problems more once I got what I wanted. So it's a little reminder, if you're dreaming about something, or you got goals and stuff, just keep in mind, like, you envision how you feel when you get it and stuff. That's a technique I've used that has helped out a bunch. But the funny thing is, once you actually do get it, it's never that feeling that you expected, that you've been visualizing. It's just kind of like, but when you get to that point, you're like, oh, cool. Like, you're maybe excited for a day or two, like, reaching a follower or subscriber count or whatnot, or you make a certain amount of money that you've been trying to make. It's like, by the time you get to that point, it's cool. Like, you hit it, but then after a day or two, it's just wears away at you, or it's not as fun anymore. Now you're focused on the next goal. And yeah, that's something I had to step back from and realize and get right about, and just refocus. Obviously, music's been a big part of my life. I am slowly getting back into it. I keep saying that over and over again. I haven't posted anything, but I am behind the scenes doing things. Like, I honestly have been for the past, 6 months or so. Yeah, I've been getting injured a bunch, but still doing vocal coaching. I'm starting to write again. So, yeah, I'm doing things. So I'm just want to come back with a more refined sound, more of an upgrade. And in a way I could do it to where it's not going to cost me an arm and a leg, and I can, make more music, and it's more high quality, and my singing's more high quality, and the way I deliver. Just want to make sure that's all good. So that's another reason I stepped back a bit. But yeah, oh yeah, there's so much wildlife out here. Like, it's a bird sanctuary of some sort. It's one of the 10,000 lakes here in Minnesota. So yeah, I'm just soaking this up while I'm here. I'm here for another week or so, and man, I'm just in heaven here. It's just so beautiful. Whole lot of nothing but farmland and nobody bothering you. This is my paradise. This is what heaven's gonna be like for me when it's my time to go. Be somewhere like here. So I'm just enjoying it every bit I can, getting the work done, and I almost feel cheated getting paid. It's like I feel like I should be the one paying to be out here, but I'll take every bit of it. So yeah, guys, yeah, again, if you're extroverted, you don't have to take that advice, but just keep in mind, eventually, just like an introvert needing to go out and, get out there socially, as an extrovert, you gotta try to get more comfortable with alone time. It'll help you grow, but, only at your own pace and when you're ready. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed what you heard in this video. If you did, please do like and subscribe to my channel. Helps me get the message out to more and more people every day. And leave a comment. Tell me what you thought. Anything you want to add. Yeah, just thoughts in general. I love to hear it. Anyways, I hope you all have a great week. And live from northern Minnesota and up in the Canadian prairies, my name is Chris Holacek, and holla is hollering out.